Hello? Hello? Hola, ¿cómo estás, señores and señoritas? Uh, too hardened, I guess.
Mr. Gorbachev, open this gate.
An entire class of U.S.-Soviet nuclear missiles is eliminated.
Troy Marshall.
Nuclear disarmament has begun. We will stay the course, and we will succeed.
This is like a
And there can be no doubt.
TV series.
Operation Desert Storm is working.
Hmm. I'm trying something different today. Don't know if it's gonna work. So, because YouTube is always acting up and weird, I I am broadcasting through a direct link to YouTube, but that might take up more bandwidth, so I'm not sure if it's gonna work. Is the game frozen? Hello? Hello? Game? Hello? It's the longest load screen ever.
Are you denying that?
We have discussed it
What
already.
more do you want, Livingston?
Enough! You disobeyed a direct order, Mr. Marshall, when it was clear your op was compromised.
With all due respect, sir, you weren't there.
And the group that compromised you, the Pantheon. You sure
Is that
that's who
Lou
they were?
Diamond
That's
Phillips?
what Alawi called him. When are you gonna tell us what's really going on here?
I'm asking the questions, Mr. Woods.
Sir, if you read the report, you
I
can...
read your report, Ms. Harrow. Some of it I still find hard to believe. That's why we're going to go over events again. Only this time,
Yeah, it's kind of
I
laggy.
want to hear it from Marshall. From the beginning.
We were in position near the Iraq-Kuwait border. Small team. Me, Harrow, and Case.
Alawi is ahead of schedule.
Let me
This meeting won't wait around for long.
do this.
No, not if it's a smuggler. I'm sure Alawi is paid top dollar to get himself out of the Middle East.
Guess it doesn't really matter. He's coming with us. Outlaw 42, we've got our eyes on the convoy. Taking the target, over.
Roger, ground. Target confirmed. Waiting on your go. Over.
Do it.
Outlaw 42, you're clear to engage. Out.
Let's go get him.
Copy, ground. Engaging and out. Here comes the traffic jam.
I feel like I've heard that lady's voice before. I see screen tearing.
He'll be in the middle of the convoy. And remember,
Let me... Kind of want to reduce this, but I can't. I recommend keeping the native display resolution and using render resolution option to obtain better results. Render resolution. VSync. How do I... Quality? What balanced? Dynamic resolution. I just wanted 1080p. Apparently you can't do 1080p. Is it frozen? Come on. Come on, bruh. Yeah. It is frozen. So, this is the reason why I don't like playing PC games. I'd rather just turn the game on and play it instead of having to mess around with the settings all the time. I was like, no, you can't do this. Can't do that. No. You know what's really weird? Sometimes the vertical chat when I'm streaming, it captures the game, all right? Other times it doesn't. It doesn't capture it, and it's just a black screen. And I think, why? I didn't do anything different. I just, like, before I started the stream, the vertical stream wouldn't load up. But I just reset this, obviously, because it crashed, and now it does load up. And I'm like, why? What's the difference? Hi, Ari. I'm gonna play the campaign for Call of Duty. You know what's weird about Call of Duty? You have to load into the Call of Duty 6, the Call of Duty 6, just give me a Call of Duty 6 hub world, and then I have to switch off to the campaign, which is a different application. Like, what? I still need to go smash zombies. You had a short stream today. Shorter than the usual 50-hour streams. 50 hours. Balanced, please. Hopefully, there's not gonna be any screen tearing. Hopefully. 105-hour stream incoming. Ari, have you heard of Evo before? It's a fighting competition. It's like a fighting competition convention in Vegas. Happens August 1st to the 3rd. I thought about going, but I don't know. I haven't played a fighting game in years. And I'm like, do I really want to go spend $280 to enter a competition and then get beaten up by a 13-year-old in the first round? That's how I feel. That's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen. I know some Fighting Games esport team, though not really in the community. Oh yeah. Yeah. I used to play a lot back in the day of Street Fighter and Tekken, but Street Fighter, Tekken, and BlazBlue. But now, I haven't. The last time I played a fighting game was like, when was the last time? I can't even think. Not the newest Mortal Kombat, but the one before that, I think. I think that was the last one. Maybe. It's been like 2-3 years. It takes so long to load. Hello? Hello, game? You okay? You okay there? I have an ice pack on my back, by the way. I was doing some yard work. I'm like, I need an ice pack. I'm so getting old. That's why I'm leaning forward like this instead of back. I don't know. Gosh. This takes so long to load. Sheesh. Call of Duty. You know this is 180 something gigabytes? This game's 180 something gigabytes. Insane. I don't think anyone even plays the campaign. I am the one and only. Well, we know it's loading. You can see the white bar moving super slow. It won't even let me change to 1080p. It says no, don't do it. Like what? Just let me change to 1080p and then put full screen. Is that so hard? Ugh. Some games done like. Yeah. True. So, TwitchCon tickets go on sale next Wednesday. That's interesting. I can't wait to see what they're gonna have. It's probably gonna be the block party again. In Vegas, it was the bowling. No. What was it? Oh, it was Area 15 in Vegas.
We'll be in the middle of the convoy. And remember, Livingston wants Alawi alive.
Noted. Para, straight to the exfil point.
What? Game right now.
Yes. Do not concern.
I can't look around.
Alawi is a minister of defense and close to Saddam. His
What the?
And heavily armed.
Come on, game. Come on, bruh. Aiming input device. Controller. Thank you. Thank you. And for some reason, there's screen tearing. How do I get rid of that? You would think to get rid of VSync, but it's already off. But unlimited, maybe? Dorian, what do you think I should do to get rid of the VSync? Thanks, Ari. Good to see you too. Today's my brother's birthday, so I wasn't gonna be on long today. I thought, you know what, I should stream. I haven't streamed since Monday. Today is my brother's birthday. Screen tearing? Screen tearing? I can't run.
Movement, truck doors.
Got it.
Hey, maybe I'm not supposed to run?
Target's down.
More to come. Keep pushing into the smoke.
Yeah, VSync is already off. See? It's already off. VSync for the menu. Brian. Okay. So, OBS is saying the encoding is overloaded. I don't know if it's lagging or not. Is it lagging? I don't really. Oh, I was about to be like, I don't get my health back. Okay, game. Okay, I don't want aim assist. Thank you. Get rid of that. Thank you. I don't see too much of a lag, but it looks like the game is running around 30 frames. It's on unlimited right now. Custom frame rate. Custom. I could have it all on 60. See, I was talking about this earlier. This is the reason why I don't like PC gaming. If this was on console, it would just be easy. Turn it on, boom. Play the game. No. Upscaling. Frame generation boosts frames by using AI to render additional frames. See what happens. Why not? Yeah, I can see frame tearing now. I can see the screen tearing.
I got eyes on Alawi's truck, middle of the road.
With you.
Case, take the door.
I can see the screen. Ow! It hurts. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. It hurt. It hurt. Lock in the frames do not go over 60, otherwise it could be taxing the GPU. Let's get rid of the frame generation. Maybe that's good. Yeah, see that? You can see the screen tearing, right? The lines.
Stay calm. We're not here to hurt you. CIA? We have the deal?
Deal? Not with us. Where you at?
Deal.
Cold Hunter, you lie! Your man was getting me out!
Man! Who exactly? Is that us?
No, not Iraqi either.
Pantheon.
Pantheon.
We need to leave. You won't stand a chance against them.
They haven't spotted us. Let's keep it that way. Come on.
All I want to do is get rid of the
Let me
screen
get
terror.
this straight, Mr. Marshall.
If you can limit the frames, you should be good to
The group you
60. I
claim to
limited
be
it to
the
60.
Pantheon was a multinational.
Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's gonna crash. Call of Duty. Why? Why, COD? DirectX error. To verify and repair game files, go to the app for PC. Open it up and verify and repair. You know what? You know what? I don't think I want to play that. Let's play something else. Let's play something else. How about Let's play a nice let's see how long this game is. Son of a biscuit. How about we play this game instead? This game right here. I'm like, okay, bye-bye. New game. Game's called Symphonia. I don't feel like putting up with COD. It crashed twice now, and the screen tearing. So annoying. Like, yeah, no thanks. Have you noticed, Dorian? On the front, whenever I go to the front page of Twitch is promoting a lot of young streamers now, young IRL streamers I've never seen before. Like, all the time. I just went there right now, and it's some dude named Zonky. I'm like, I don't know who this is. Then there was this Asian girl. She looks kind of like she talks kind of like Aquafina. I don't know her name. She was on the front page. I'm like, are they trying to push the younger generation now or something? Hey, Stewie. What's up? What's up? What's up? What is the file size? 50 million. Oh no, this game doesn't take PlayStation controller. Oh gosh. My Xbox controller. Great. Oh, that's right. It needs a different wire. Today has not been my day streaming. I don't know where I put the other wire. Great. Great. Is it only keyboard? Because if it is, it's weird. The PC's fine. Graphics card, I don't know. COD crashed twice. I don't know where I put the other wire. Shoot. Well, awesome. This is a predicament. This is a predicament, all right. It shows that it's connected. You see that? But it doesn't actually do anything. You see that, right? When I plug it in, the PlayStation controller. Like, no, you have to use the Xbox controller. How you doing, Stewie? Since this is on Xbox Game Pass, I don't think it can emulate it like Steam. I don't think I can. Let's try Warhammer. Hopefully my controller works for that. This is the most scuffed stream ever. Ever. I just don't know where I put the other wire. They usually have it by me. Oh, wire. How many wires by me? You guys don't even know. Like, there's this wire here for my iPod, but I haven't used my iPod in forever. You know, worst case scenario, we could just play some Night Rain. I've never streamed Night Rain. I've beat it already. I have it on PS5 and PC. I beat it on PS5. Yeah. Hello, Anbu. What's up? My stream is super scuffed. Sorry about that. So I tried playing COD. COD crashed 2 times, and there was screen tearing. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go to a different game then. And that game did not register my controller. So I was like, okay, well, that's not gonna work. So let's go to this game. Although you can't see it yet because I didn't change it over. Oh, Division 2. Yeah, that game was super popular. Guys. Today, I wonder what's going on. Honestly. Because, I should try that thing Dorian told me about, where it streams to one service and then that signal is broadcast to everything else. They came out with new DLC for Division 2? Really? I thought that game stopped coming out with content. I had no idea. What's this game called? Space Marine something something something. That's what you thought too? Funny story. Oops. Funny story. The first Division. Is this game remastered? No, it is. With the first Division, I pre-ordered it on the PlayStation Store years ago. And then I played the demo and I was like, I don't like this game. I shouldn't have pre-ordered it. I contacted Sony and I told them that could I get a refund? Because the game wasn't out yet. And I was like, you know, I just want a refund. And they're like, okay, we'll give you a one-time refund. But they still gave me the game. I never played it. Even though they gave it to me for free. I never played the first Division. I never got the second one either. I have a lot of friends that have played it. Division 3? I think they'll make a Division 3. Isn't Division Ubisoft? It is, right? It is. Here we go. Zeno, what's up? I've been having so much difficulty today, and it's only been like 30 minutes. I started off with COD. There was a lot of screen tearing, and then it crashed twice in the first level. I was like, oh my gosh, I don't want to put up with this right now. Then I switched off to another game called Symphonia, but then it doesn't recognize my PlayStation controller, and I don't know where my wire for the Xbox controller is since they have both different ports. So here we are in another game. Oh yeah, well, I'm going to try out the new method tonight. Oh, really? With streaming on one service and then that signal goes out to the others? That's unfortunate, I'm sorry. Yeah, well, supposedly this game's only 4 hours long and I didn't want it to be a long stream. Today's my brother's birthday and yeah, I should call him before he sleeps. Yep. Massive Entertainment is a group that made Division 2, but they're owned by Ubisoft. I saw a tweet today, in fact, saying that Ubisoft is under $9 per stock. Oh gosh. Ubisoft. I think the best thing Ubisoft has done, in my opinion, is Prince of Persia. But they haven't had a good Prince of Persia in a while. The side scroller Prince of Persia that came out last year, Lost Crown, that was okay, I guess. My brother with 10 kids. It's 11 kids. But no, it's the oldest brother, the one with 5 kids. A lot of games have been underselling, right? I think people don't care if it's a AAA game anymore. Like back in the day, it was like if a AAA game came out, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna play that game. Oh, yeah, AAA. Here's a Halo. Here's a Gears. Here's Killzone. Here's all these games. But back in the day, Assassin's Creed used to be so popular. It was so popular. I think there were 3 Assassin's Creed games that came out in the same year, right? It was Assassin's Creed Unity, Rogue, and then there's a side scroller too, I think. Is it China? Anyways, that's how popular it used to be. Marathon was delayed indefinitely. Concord, oh gosh. When I first saw the trailer for Concord, I thought, whoa, this game looks cool. But then it was a multiplayer game, and I was like, no. Like, okay, there goes that. I went from, yeah, let's play this game, looks awesome. That was gonna be like, I don't know, Uncharted in space. They need to scale back. The budget's way too much. This links to the other war. Yes, this is a prequel, I think. Is it a prequel, Xeno? This is the first Warhammer. I don't know if Warhammer 2 was a prequel or not. Or, you know how some games do it. You know what this game reminds me of? It reminds me of Darksiders. So it is. Interesting. Yeah, with that CJ trailer, that game needed to be co-op or single player, right? Such a disappointment. Combat roll. Do a barrel roll. Do a barrel roll. Oh. Do I have to kill everything? No, whatever. Wow. This game really does remind me of Darksiders. So wonky. This game originally came out on the PS2, right? you hear that it costs Rockstar more money to be developed? I did hear that. Than the Burj Khalifa? Yeah. I did. That's oof, that's insane. That's an insane amount of money. They must have been working on GTA 6 for like a decade. GTA 5 came out on the PS3. Didn't it come out in... When did it come out? 2012? 2013? It was a PS3, 360. I wonder how Assassin's Creed Shadows sold. Did horrible. Personally, I think Assassin's Creed Shadows was an alright game. Personally. I mean, I put in like, 60 hours into the game, and I had for the most part, I had a great time. It was okay, yeah. But I think the trailers and I think the gameplay was great, and so was the setting. The characters I didn't really care for. If they took time to make the characters good, I think it would have sold better. Yasuke was nah, and Naoe was boring. The best part, story-wise, was actually Yasuke's. It was an optional story quest for Yasuke.
But I'm picking up Vox chatter from Imperial Guard forces on the ground.
I scarcely thought anyone would be left alive, much less still fighting.
Kind of like they didn't make Red Dead 2 in that time. That's true. That's true. Against all odds. Speaking of Red Dead 2, there's leaks. There's coming out with a next-gen patch. I think the voice actor of Morgan said there's going to be some kind of announcement this week. It's Friday, so... like, hello? Hello? I think I recently played Red Dead Redemption for the first time last year. I think Red Dead Redemption 2 is better than Red Dead Redemption, to be honest. I like Arthur Morgan. R2 to fire, square to reload. Use the button _ fake to change weapon. What the heck does that even mean? Reloading. Reloading. John Marston's VA and some people. Oh, it was John Marston's VA? That was Arthur's. My bad.
Destroy them!
They've got no way out there. The British orcs. Yeah, two's a prequel. I don't know. Death Stranding 2 comes out soon. Next week? 2 weeks? Zeno, you play a lot of fighting games, right? I thought about going to EVO in Vegas, but then I don't know. I've always wanted to go to a tournament, gaming tournament. but I haven't played a fighting game in like 2 years. I think the last one was not the last Mortal Kombat, but the one before that.
Are you wounded?
I used to play Tekken and Street Fighter, Blaze Blue, Mortal Kombat. I feel like if I did do that, I would just get beaten up by a 13-year-old.
Interpret the codex so narrowly.
I looked at its rules for guidance.
We all
I was trying to see if I should learn the story from the first one. Second half of the year is gonna have some good games. EVO's a convention event and tournament combined, so you could just go as a spectator too. Yeah, but then it's like, what's the point? If I just went as a spectator? To go all the way to Vegas just to watch, I could just watch it at home. Right? Right?
Sedona's picked up local Imperial Guard communications. They survived.
Gears of War, Borderlands 4, Ghosts of Yotai. Ghosts of Yotai, maybe Borderlands 4. When I saw Borderlands 3, I thought, the first thing I thought was, this game looks like crap. That sounds so mean, but it's true. It's true. But when I saw Borderlands 4, I thought, oh, it looks good. I don't know what the difference is, honestly. Like, I'm interested in Borderlands 4, but when I first saw Borderlands 3, I thought the game was lame. Isn't that strange? Borderlands 3 was not good. I wonder what the difference is, though. Like, what goes on in a person's mind to be like, oh, this game looks great, and this game looks like crap, even though it's the same series and everything.
Rise, Guardsmen. You saved yourselves. We thought you did.
It's supposed to come out this year.
Not for the lieutenant.
Where will we find this lieutenant?
GTA 6 is gonna be dope. Would you replay Ghost of Tsushima? Probably not.
Carry on.
No, I don't think so,
We
Stewie.
rendezvous with Sedonas. Then we find this lieutenant.
I already beat that game on the hardest difficulty, and Ghost of Yotai takes place hundreds of years afterwards. Like, how much connection can there be? You don't get to play as Jin.
Remarkable. A few hundred against 1,000,000 orcs. What? They fight on. No. Only in death. Get off!
Oh, yeah, the new Mafia comes out in July? August? Even Gearbox admitted that it was not good.
Captain, I'm in position at a broken monument near the guard lines.
Personally, I really enjoyed Borderlands 2. Then they came out with all these other Borderlands games, and I'm like, eh. Meh. Oh, Death Stranding 2's out next week. I have to get Gamefly again.
I see you found something to keep you busy.
Worry not, Captain. I've saved some orcs for you.
Orcs.
The orcs have got that gun well defended.
Borderlands 2 was your favorite too?
But typical orc behavior
Where's
would
Butt
be to
Stallion?
dismantle or destroy the gun.
Didn't they
Certainly
kill
not
off
used to keep
Butt
our
Stallion?
forces at bay. There's a strategy behind it.
Tiny Tina was good, but the DLC sucked.
This day is getting interesting.
I never played the
I may have
DLC.
encountered the orc during our jump to the surface.
That was the orc ship I saw crash near here, I take it. Did he survive?
If the horde hasn't turned on itself, it's still under his control.
Is this a different voice actor? Sounds like a different voice actor. Roar. Stun and then execute. Oh. Charge! Whoa. Hello? Hello? Okay, that was interesting. It was just a black screen.
I may have encountered the orc during our jump to the surface.
That was the orc ship I saw crash near here, I take it.
Hurry up.
Did he survive?
If the horde hasn't turned on itself, it's still under its control.
Oh, great. I have to pick this up. There's actor Mark Strong in the game as Titus.
Genetic scan complete. Adeptus Astartes. Weapons authorization confirmed.
Mark Strong? He was in Kingsman, right? Oh, come on. Come on, video game. What is going on today? Oh my gosh.
I may have encountered the orc.
Unlucky. Today is my unlucky day.
If the horde
Apparently.
hasn't turned on itself, it's still under his control.
Smashing. Oh, I'm out of bullets. Can't just run for it. Run for it. Run.
Target that squid!
It'd be scary in VR. How do I switch guns? You would think it's a directional pad. Oh, it's L1. Okay. Okay.
Look out, dropship!
Reloading. This combat isn't as good as the sequel. Is it? Can't change the graphic setting. I mean, it is a 14-year-old game. Yeah. Yeah. Xeno's like, please don't hate it. please don't hate the game. Please. I love this game. Okay. thought this was the new Space Marine. This is the remaster of the first one. It just came out. Yeah. These guys don't miss. Yeesh.
Dropship incoming.
These guys don't miss. Please don't go black. Please. I notice when I do my executor move to get my health back, there's a chance the screen goes black. For what it's worth, I've played the original version on Steam twice and not encountered the bugs you have. Ow. I'm scared.
Life is the Emperor's currency.
This is my badge. You played it twice? Does it look better? I'm assuming you haven't played. Oh, great. I'm assuming you haven't played the remastered version. Is there like ammo around here? Oh, there is. Nice. He just RKO'd you. You did. You did. Man, these guys are just like damaging me like mad. Ow, stop, it hurts. These guys really don't miss, do they?
Dropship incoming.
See if I can get my ammo back here. Well, I can't. No. A lot better, higher textures, improvement of the character models. I'm scared. Please leave me alone. We won. Thanks. Barely. Look at my health.
Inside, but the door is sealed.
I suck.
I believe they will let us through. Imperial
I
Guard,
suck.
we are Ultramarines. Open this door.
Space Marines.
Word from the second recce. Another hold of the
Is this
Goonies
just
ahead
different
from the
main
south.
characters, you know, from the second one? It's not the same voice.
Reinforce their position. Hold the line.
Same character? Why does his voice sound so different? Maybe they just got a different voice actor. Oh, different voice actors, like I said earlier.
Thank the Emperor.
Using the new gift sub discount options. I saw that.
Second
Prince.
Lieutenant Mira, 203rd K.
Thought about using it. You can only use it 3 times per year, I think.
I'm all that's left, my lord. Unless my
So I thought
commanders
maybe I
rise
could
from
use it
the
on like my birthday,
grave. So far, they seem content to stay put.
my 24-hour stream in August,
How many?
maybe around Christmas
I
time.
sent out 10. That damn gun. We don't have the numbers to make an assault. And as you might have seen, it's shooting down all our support vessels.
That is why we are here. Leave the gun to us.
Come with me then. I should warn you, my lords. We've got a slight orc problem down here.
Orc. Slight orc problem. Hello? No? Okay.
Genetic scan complete. Adeptus Astartes. Access authorized.
You gain Fury every time you damage an enemy. Once the Fury meter is full, use it. You gain your health back.
What do you know of the Titans on this planet?
Only that our troops were sent to guard the Titan
You
Invictus.
never had anyone buy stuff from you
Ajax.
since you became
That
affiliated.
was
Did
2
they almost
weeks
get
ago.
$50
We've
from?
lost contact with them.
Oh
To
really?
reach that Titan.
Your fastest route
Almost
is
got
across the
$50
rail
from
bridge
Twitch.
behind the gun complex.
Is that through
It
ads?
leads directly to the western gates of the Manufactorum.
Yeah, I don't know. It's difficult to get subs. I get most of my money through sponsorships.
Not a single tech priest in sight.
Yeah. Like I haven't gotten a sub from like a new viewer in a long time. It's usually the old school peeps. The combat's definitely better in the second game. But yeah, this game's old. What do you expect? Mostly ad money. Happy to see. Oh no, did it get stuck? What is going on today, stream? Everybody, what is going on? What is going on? Why does this keep happening? It's also a completely different developer for the remaster. Why is the game going black? Oh. The first game in the sequel. You wanna know how weird the controls are? To change guns, I have to hold an L1 and then I have to use the left stick to change instead of like the right stick or the directional pad. Isn't that weird? Right? The Super Saiyan. Digital monsters. Somebody likes Digimon.
The orcs took it almost as soon as we got
This is by Relic. Second game is by Sleeper. I thought you said this game's a Relic at first. I was like, wait a second. Let me reread that. This game's a Relic.
Weapons authorization confirmed. Access granted.
So it's like a sniper. Never watched Digimon, never played it.
That's where the
You never
orcs
watched
breached
the anime
boundary.
and you never played the games,
We
huh?
haven't been able to make it inside the wall.
Digimon was my jam.
Just aren't enough of us.
You have survived this long on your own, Lieutenant. You have done well. But you are no longer alone. We will retake the gun. You will get your reinforcements.
I'll hold you to that, Captain.
My jam.
We're heading back to the command post, Captain. Good 29, 30, 34. Injured workers receiving treatment in Sector 46.
Women.
Is that Cauldron? I can't tell who's doing those commands, by the way. I don't have that open.
Work quotas have been
Orcs on the high ground.
But that's a Cauldron thing to do. Can't see. Digimon, digital monsters. Can I climb? Guess not. They have the high ground. Don't try it. I was thinking, you know, that's such a crazy part, and in episode 3. And if you look at episode 1, Obi-Wan had that. I mean, Darth Maul had the high ground against Obi-Wan. But Darth Maul was stunned. He was like, "What? You did that? How could you do that?" Maybe Darth Maul doesn't know how to do like a high jump. It's possible, I guess. We never saw Darth Maul do like a huge leap. All right.
Once we get through these
Oh,
battlements,
Prince did it.
we'll use the breach caused by the rock to enter the gun fortress.
Hey, Revan. Prepare to lose your legs, Anakin. not only did he lose his legs, he lost an arm, and his other arm was already chopped off in the last movie. So he lost every limb. Dude should have stayed on Tatooine. Anakin should have stayed on Tatooine. You know, it's I was recently looking up Star Wars stuff. Speaking of Star Wars stuff, on YouTube, and there was a video. They were saying the real villain is actually Padme. Like, because Padme is older than Anakin by a few years. All right. So they're saying that she groomed him. I'm like, what the heck? Never really thought it like that. What? And then she's wearing all these provocative outfits when in episode 2. She was like, oh, we shouldn't love each other. We shouldn't love each other. And then she does it anyways, even though she knows that they're not supposed to have a relationship. Yeah. She was the downfall of him.
Look at these cables.
They must be powering Orc contraptions across the battlefield.
It's over, Anakin. Takes a long drag. Have the high ground. He did, but he didn't know how to lightning. What, Darth Maul?
Captain, assault support pods were dropped in this area.
That was your only problem rewatching Menace? I think Anakin is supposed to be 8, right? In episode 1, and Amidala is 14? I think there's a 6 years difference between them.
Take to the high ground, Captain. We will deal with the Orcs down here.
Whee! Hi, Apollo. Some people believe that if his trainer was someone else, he likely enough falls to the dark side. Yeah, that too. I think Obi-Wan and Anakin, they were too much like brothers and not enough. I don't think Obi-Wan was mentor enough. Like if Qui-Gon taught Anakin, I think it would have been a different story. And obviously this is all fanfic. I was trying to use my ult. I couldn't use my ult because I was already attacking. Awesome. Fine job, Padme. High five. Oh, those stupid groomer argument when they're not been around each other for years between episode 1 and 2. I mean, Anakin is still pretty young in episode 2. Isn't Anakin like 20 or something like that in episode 2? Right? And she's like 26? I don't know. Pretty weird.
Take to the high ground, Captain. We will deal with the Orcs down here.
Obi-Wan treat him like a brother and then a mentor. That's why he felt guilty. And Obi-Wan could have killed him not once, but if you watch a Disney Plus show, twice. He doesn't do it. Like hello? How about you save the galaxy, Obi-Wan? Hello? He's like, nah, I don't think so. I can't kill you.
Serve the Emperor today. Tomorrow,
Just got blown up by
you may
rockets.
be dead.
Let's assume all the other master would result in the light side ending, but I don't really see them all leading to that. Well, Yoda should have trusted his instincts because in episode 1, he was like, I don't think you should be the master, and Obi-Wan's like, I promise, Qui-Gon. I promise, Qui-Gon Jinn. I'm gonna be his master. And Yoda's like, okay, I guess so. Okay, if that's what you want to do. Obi-Wan, they're all failures. If you think about it, like, who did Yoda beat? Yoda didn't beat anybody. He fought off Count Dooku, and Dooku ran away. He fought Palpatine and lost. Like, bruh. Oh, those rockets are crazy. Those rockets are crazy. Can I stop the ult? Oh, I can't stop the ult. Lame. Woo! Somebody hitting me? What you? Okay, bro. Hello? Hello? Can I switch over? Please? Oh gosh. Why can I not? What? I could go to the bolter, but I can't go to the stalker bolter? Why? Am I missing something? Whatever. Whatever. Most don't realize that he achieved Knight for killing Maul, and it's why they allowed the mentoring. But I think it would have been better for Plo, Yoda, and maybe Mace to train him first. Obviously. Anybody would have been better. What do you mean? That was such a horrible decision. If you're looking at it like pragmatically, such a horrible decision. Like, Anakin's already older than what most trainees are, right? Like, they're usually younger when they're first introduced to the Order. But then they're like, nah, he could handle it. Is there no lock on? There's no lock on. Only reason for a maybe for Mace is he never really trusted him and he never overcame that then. Welp. I don't feel like Mace would be a good mentor for anybody. Mace always had that, like, holier than thou attitude. obviously, if that happened, it wouldn't be a movie. I miss the old Star Wars. I remember I used to love watching Star Wars. You know, the prequels were my childhood. Episode 1 through 3 and Lord of the Rings, those were my jam. But yeah, not anymore. The Disney Star Wars. The best thing that Disney Star Wars has done is probably Ahsoka. I liked Ahsoka. I didn't like the Obi-Wan series. I didn't watch Andor or what was the other one? The one with the twins? Acolyte. Oh, it switched over.
This fortress is swarming with orcs. Clearing this place.
But if Mace trained him and such before Obi did, then it could lead to
Find a way.
Vapid training for Anakin.
Stand clear.
Yeah, I don't know. Obi-Wan treated Anakin too nicely. Too nice.
Base Marine Rex. Access to experimental vengeance launcher granted.
A vengeance launcher.
That sounds promising. Oh, no.
Many cases facilitation expect significant delays regarding approval of complete package.
Is this like a mine? Oh, it is.
Authorization as Stargate Ultra. Access granted.
I should use it for like bosses.
Armory. Sure to be something else.
Lockdown in effect.
Look here, Captain. Melter charges.
Put those in the right place, and this whole fortress will come down.
Samuel L. Jackson was
Charge on one of the
like,
gun's shafts.
I mean, you didn't see Mace die. That's true. You didn't.
Releasing safeguard.
He could still be alive if Disney wanted him to.
We honor the machine god by
I used to love Star Wars so much. Episode 1. I love that movie. I still have stuff from the movie, like I have the figurines. Back when Episode 1 first released, Pepsi had like a collaboration with Star Wars. So it was across Pepsi, Mountain Dew, I think. Pepsi, Mountain Dew, and Diet Pepsi, I think. Anyways, there's 8 different types of characters you can get per can, and I collected them all.
Shell storage is below.
I collected them all. I got all 24 cans. They had different characters on them, like Padme, and then there was an Amidala one. Even though it's the same person, basically.
access
And there's Qui-Gon, Obi-Wan, Watto. I have the Watto cup. I told you guys that story. Let me tell it again. So, the Taco Bell, Pizza Hut, and I think it was Kentucky Fried Chicken had a Star Wars collaboration. And each place had their own cups with Star Wars characters. So we went to Taco Bell, and I was collecting them all, right? We went to Taco Bell. My mom went to the drive-thru. My mom went to the drive-thru, and she was ordering, and she was like, I would like a Watto cup. You know the character Watto? And the guy said, you want two? And my mom was like, no, I just want one. And then the guy was like, you want two? And my mom was like, no, just want one. And then the guy was like, oh, you want a water cup? And then my mom was like, no, I want a Watto cup. And the guy was like, you want two? The way that guy says it, instead of Watto, he pronounces it want to. I don't know why he pronounces it that way. I have no idea. But I think that's a memory that will always stay with me. You looked up illegal drugs in the Star Wars universe? The heck?
To get the shell into that loader.
The heck?
There. I will place the charge on that shell. Now to move the shell into place.
Why? Why? Like, why not? Why not, Revan?
All loaded. With luck, the orcs will feed it right into the gun's chamber.
We cannot rely on luck for this, Sidonus. We follow the shell up and make sure it reaches its destination.
Aye. Now back to the lift.
Back to the lift. Go all the way back? I have to go all the way back? The heck? Space Marines! Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Because it's interesting. Golly. I win. I guess PS3 games didn't have a lock-on system. I think Solo mentions Spice. One of the prequels mentions Death Sticks. That's episode 2.
This is not a drill.
Which everyone makes him go home and rethink his life. Now, you want to buy some Death Sticks? Andor Season 2 is a good show. I really appreciate it being a slow burner. I don't know. I tried watching the first episode of season 1. I couldn't get through it. But who knows? Maybe it's actually good. Like, I stopped watching Mandalorian as well. I watched the first 2 seasons. Do you quit shows even if they're good? Well, if they're not good, I don't watch them. I don't think so, Stewie. Like, if I really like a show, I'll continue watching it. Like The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, or Stranger Things, or I don't know, Squid Game. I don't stop them. Like The Mandalorian. First Mandalorian season I liked. The second one was okay. It was good. But then Book of Boba Fett came out after that, and I was like, I don't really care about Boba Fett. No thanks. And then I heard that you kind of have to watch the Book of Boba Fett to continue the Mandalorian because you find out what happens to Grogu. And I was like, I don't really want to watch this Book of Boba Fett. Don't make me watch it. And then Mandalorian Season 3 came out, and I was like, first I have to watch the Book of Boba Fett, but then I didn't want to watch the Book of Boba Fett, so I was like, okay, goodbye. Doom Patrol. I tried giving Doom Patrol a chance. I made it to, like, what, episode 5 or something like that. It was just too graphic. I didn't enjoy that. I wish I skipped Obi-Wan. Yeah, Obi-Wan. I only watch Obi-Wan because Obi-Wan's one of my favorite characters. If not my favorite. Yeah, the TV show, it is crap.
There's our shell. The orcs have pulled it out of sequence.
Firing sequence
True.
in progress.
Leandros, get the shell into that loader. I will cover you.
Will I though?
Keep clear.
Incoming fire.
Reloading. Golly.
Incoming.
Threw a grenade at my teammate. He's fine.
Enemy sighted.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Well, apparently you're not immune to death when you go Super Saiyan. If I had known that before. The Mandalorian movie next year is Disney's reintroduction of Star Wars to the theaters. And it's too late. Does anyone care about Mandalorian movie? If they had that come out instead of like episode or season 2, oh, it would have been so big. Made a lot of money. Oh. Now no one cares about Mandalorian. And Pedro, I think Pedro Pascal is too overexposed. I'm tired of seeing that guy's face. Honestly, I'm really tired of seeing Pedro Pascal's face, and like I feel like he's everywhere all the time. Like, stop! You can take a break, man. He's in The Last of Us. He's obviously in The Mandalorian. There's a new movie that just came out. He's all over the place. The Materialists, I think it's called. He's in Fantastic Four. There's another movie too he's in that came out recently.
Incoming.
I think he's like a sheriff or something. I don't know. He's oversaturated. I mean, like when I saw him in Mandalorian, yeah, I thought he was cool.
Enemy sighted.
But when you see somebody constantly, it's like, can't you get another actor? Is he the only actor in Hollywood? We're missing something. He's working while he's in demand. He knows it won't last. I mean, I think he's a good actor. It's just I'm tired of seeing it. Tired of seeing the dude. Astral, did the kick stream stop? It did. I was dropping frames. I don't know. Dorian told me something about a new feature I'm gonna have to try out. I haven't seen you in forever, Astral. What happened? Hey, DHDDI. Hello. Welcome to my stream. I like him, but tired, just like you said. Yeah, he's a good actor. I don't want to see him anymore. When you're watching a movie,
what is your situation, Lieutenant?
And you see the same dude, and I'm like, there's so many actors out there. Why is this guy in everything?
And I must secure any operational Warlord-class Titans before the Orcs can loot them.
Good luck.
I don't know what I'm gonna see for my birthday, guys. My birthday movie? It's in 2 weeks. I have 3 options. I have Jurassic World, Megan 2.0, and How to Train Your Dragon. I don't think I want to watch Megan 2.0 in the theater. The first one used to be a horror movie, and this one is like I don't know what it is. A comedy? It's definitely not a horror movie. And How to Train Your Dragon. I mean, I liked the CGI cartoon, but I'm not sure if there's a reason for a live action.
Now that bridge is a testament to the might of the Imperium.
The Adeptus Mechanicus are
Where have you been, sir?
Their work outlived all of them.
Busy.
Woman's name is that.
I've been busy with things and yard work, and I'm tired. I'm like, oh no, and then my sleep schedule got messed up. Oh. You know, there's a branch. We have 2 giant trees. There's actually lots of trees in this property, but 2 giant trees, and there's a branch that's leaning on the power line to our house. And I tried cutting it down, but it's too high up. So probably tomorrow. I made a makeshift saw cutting device. I got two long sticks of wood, and I have a saw, and I put duct tape around it to make a long pole with a saw connected. I'm gonna try to cut that branch. It's connected. That's leaning on the power cable. Hopefully everything's good. Maybe. You're gonna make Dins be back. Okay, Ari, enjoy your comida, señorita. But that is like, enjoy your food. What does señorita mean anyways? Now that I think about it, what is señorita? Does that mean like young woman? In Spanish? Obviously means woman. Guys, go follow Ari. She's super awesome. She plays all types of games, variety. I met her at TwitchCon last year. I'm gonna meet her at TwitchCon again this year. Yeah, she's one of my favorite streamers to watch. I'm always in her stream, which Twitch is kind of annoying because I haven't missed a single stream that she's that she's done in like I don't know how long. Oh, come on, game. What is it? In like months. But it says I'm on a 25 streak in her channel. I'm like, I'm not on a 25 streak. I'm on like a 200 streak.
Now that bridge is a testament to the might of the Imperium.
The Adeptus Mechanicus are masterful architects.
Their work outlived.
Wait, that does mean young woman.
What in Guilliman's name is that?
Nothing good.
Did the lieutenant not
Señorita.
say these tracks went to the complex housing the Titans?
That thing is a battering ram.
Señorita. No. I'm trying to speedrun this game, but the screen going black isn't helping. Yeah, I tried playing Call of Duty at the beginning of the stream. Game crashed twice. Which came out first? This game?
Only in death does duty end.
This game or Gears? Probably Gears, right? Are you serious?
Now that bridge is a testament to the might of the Imperium.
The Adeptus Mechanicus are masterful.
Are you serious?
Their work outlived all of them.
What in Guilliman's name is that?
Nothing
Scrap it.
Did the lieutenant not say these tracks went to the complex housing the Titans?
That thing is a battering ram.
Can I just run by you guys? It's not. That's a no. Trying to speed run because my brother's birthday and I have to call him before he goes to bed.
Now that bridge is a testament to the might of the Imperium.
The Adeptus Mechanicus are master.
Adeptus Mechanicus.
Their work outlived all of them.
What in Guilliman's name is that?
Nothing.
Did the lieutenant not say these tracks went to the complex housing the Titans?
That thing is a battering ram.
Do. You know, these enemies feel like damage sponges. Like hardcore. Huh. That my own grenade hurts me too? Say what? I guess that makes sense. Whatever. I'm scared. I don't want to be blown up like last time. Guys.
Success is measured in blood. Yours.
No. God. There's 17 chapters to this game. What chapter am I on now? 4? I don't know. I'm so antsy today. No, it's
Now
not.
that bridge is a testament to the might of
It's not, Stewie. There's a nude zombies running around. I don't want to see that. That's basically the movie. All the zombies are naked. I don't want to watch. They're supposed to be like alpha zombies or something. They're supposed to be even bigger than normal zombies, and they're nude. And I don't want to watch a bunch of 8-foot tall nude zombies chasing people. No, thank you. That doesn't sound like a happy birthday movie to me. Happy birthday. Scarlett Johansson. Gotcha. And Scarlett Johansson, your favorite actress. I think it's gonna be How to Train Your Dragon. I don't know why. Scarlett Johansson and I are around the same age. I think we are the same age. But when I first saw her, I still remember. I was watching The Horse Whisperer. When I first saw her in that movie, I did not like that kid. I was a kid myself, obviously. I did not like that kid. And it stuck with me all these years. Like, I don't like you. I have some kind of vendetta against her. Yeah, I've never liked Scarlett Johansson. I know a lot of people are like, oh, Scarlett Johansson, she's so hot. To me, she's... Ew. No, thank you. You couldn't catch me around her with a 10-foot pole. How to Train Your Dragon in here is exact. I know. That's why I was like, do they really need to make a... Do they really need to make another one? Like a live action? So you have to fancy an actress to enjoy them working. I don't like the. I don't like her. I just don't like her. It's not about attractiveness per se. It's just I don't like her. The way she talks, the way she acts, the way she moves. I've never liked her ever since I was a kid. Like I said, I've been that way my whole life. I wonder if that was her first movie. Horse Whisperer. Might have been. Stay dead. Was Robert Redford good in the Horse Whisperer movie I seen it decades ago?
Sedona's time to
these trains
honestly, I don't know why I even saw that movie as a kid. My brother was leaving, alright? He, so my whole life, up until that point, it was my mom and my 4 brothers. And my second oldest brother, who I was like super, super close to, decided he wanted to leave and move to a different city. So he wanted to, like, make some more memories, I guess, and ease the blow. He took me to watch The Horse Whisperer, and I think the other one was Godzilla. That's Matthew Broderick. But when we saw The Horse Whisperer, we just thought it was like a cowboy movie. You know, it was about horses. Hello? Game? What is... Hello? Great. Are you cereal right now? You're crazy. Hey, mouse. Aha! I got you this time. Having a great time. Having a good time. I'll never forget the experience. That is true. Anyways, yeah, The Horse Whisperer, if you guys even know what that movie's about. It's about basically a lady has an affair with Robert Redford. We're watching a movie about a lady having an affair. I'm like, what the heck? Scarlett Johansson plays a girl that lost her leg, I think. I think she lost her leg. That's nice. The second game's better than this game. I wonder what else was showing at the time. Yeah, those are the two movies he took me to see. No! Nice dodge. I'm gonna watch Superman digital release. Honestly, I don't know. My brother's a Superman fan, but he doesn't like the way this movie looks. My brother's always liked Superman, my third oldest brother. He's always liked Superman, and I've always liked Batman. Yeah, but he's a big Superman fan, and he doesn't like the way the new movie looks. So I don't think he wants to see it in the theater. He's like, this Superman looks so wimpy. Like, he does look pretty wimpy, to be honest. If I'm being totally honest, this new Superman looks like a big time wimp. Can this thing blow up already? Golly, gee willikers. God. I don't see a Hulk movie happening anytime soon, even though the worldwide... well... Marvel destroyed Hulk. That, what's his name? The guy that plays, the Hulk. He's not a good actor. He's not a good Hulk, I would say. I think, Eric Bana did a better job as Hulk than whatever his face. Oh, Ruffalo? Mark Ruffalo?
Some Imperial Guard
I think Eric Bana was the better Hulk.
We cannot hold for long.
But he was just in,
We must hurry.
like, bad Hulk movies. If that makes any sense. Like, he did a good job as the Hulk, but the movie itself was not good. Yeah, Edward Norton.
What's that silver skull doing?
Trying to deliver a message. Must be damaged. Seal of the Inquisition.
But yeah, I don't think, I don't know what I would watch. After my birthday, I don't think there's any movie I want to watch in the theater. Maybe The Conjuring in September. Yeah. Zodiac. Is that with that Gyllenhaal dude? Never seen it. Robert Downey Jr. was in it too.
An experimental weapon.
We need to find the Inquisitor.
Experimental weapon.
Keep moving. Remain alert.
Serve the machine god by joining corpse removal crews at your designated evacuation center.
Yeah, I've never seen Zodiac.
Captain, look. The orcs must be operating that crane.
They will not stop until they break through that gate.
We must disable that crane.
Hello? Okay, don't. I'm scared to do this. The whole execution move. Because of the higher chance that the screen's gonna go black. Don't like it. Mission Impossible and Ballerina struggling to make a profit. Our ticket buyers fatigued with the franchise. I enjoyed Ballerina. I thought Ballerina was a fantastic movie. I was highly entertained. Like, I thought the movie was fantastic. Personally. But the new Mission Impossible, honestly, is really boring. The new Mission Impossible movie, I can't recommend the new Mission Impossible. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The new Mission Impossible is probably one of the worst ones out of all the Mission Impossible movies. Best one is what was the one with Cavill, Superman? Is that Rogue Nation? Right? Is that Rogue Nation? No, it's Fallout. It's Fallout. Yeah, that's the best one. Dead Reckoning, the one before this one was good-ish. I think the biggest problem, well, that's kind of a spoiler. Have you guys watched Dead Reckoning? You wait for it to hit Paramount Plus. That's a good idea.
Even a single shot will blast right through the gates.
We cannot allow that.
Well, I think most of you guys have seen Dead Reckoning, right? I don't like what they did with Elsa.
This is Captain Titus of the Ultra.
I don't like that they killed her off. Like they set up what 2-3 movies with her in it. She was so cool and awesome, and then they killed her off and brought in what's her name?
Stand ready. We will be there shortly.
Atwell, like Haley Atwell, I think her name is. They brought in some other lady to like replace her. I was like, what?
Full of guardsmen holding that huge gate. They cannot last long.
When she was a greed addiction, they did her dirty. She was a great addition. Yeah, right. She was fantastic in the like every movie she was in was good. Every single movie that she was in was amazing. Like that was the heyday of Mission Impossible to me. And then they killed her off. Why? I know why. They killed her off because she's in a series called Silo. She's in a series called Silo on Apple TV, and she didn't want to be in the movies anymore. That's legit the reason. She's like she doesn't have time to be in the movies. She's in this series. Which is dumb. They just don't have her on the show then. Like look at Hawkeye. Hawkeye was in what was he in? Ghost Protocol, I think. Now, Hawkeye just disappeared. He's not in any movies. You don't need to kill the character off. And he wants to make a third Top Gun movie? The second movie was good. I enjoyed it. That was actually my birthday movie, what, 3 years ago? It was good. I'm not excited for a third one though. I feel like Tom Cruise should make like Edge of Tomorrow too. That's what I want to see. Or make a movie that's not action. Tom Cruise used to make movies that weren't all action based. And all of a sudden, every movie he's in is like, oh, I'm going to do my own stunts. I'm going to do action.
The lift is this way.
He used to be in movies like, what, Jerry Maguire and...
in position.
Excellent, Captain. I'm sending the lift up now.
How was that movie called? One with Nicole Kidman. I have the Beholder? First thing you watch, Born Trilogy, which the action movies would have that kind of modest budget. Now the first John Wick movie had a lower budget than Ballerina.
Orcs! An entire horde!
Antioch, hold the lift.
I don't know why Ballerina. Well, I do know why. It's because, you know, there is some people out there that are like, oh no, a woman in a action movie? That's impossible. Woman can't beat up this big dudes. It's just a movie. I'm like, come on. Come on, man. And besides, the way Ballerina fights, it's pretty plausible that she does beat these people. It's not like she's like, taking them on one, you know, just fist to fist. She uses like the environment around her. I don't know. I just thought it was a good movie. John Wick is pure fantasy. Hello? Oh my gosh. You got me thinking, what's out after Superman? Fantastic Four! No thanks. What was the last Marvel movie I watched in the theater? Wow, that's a good question. What was the last Marvel movie I watched in the theater? I guess you could say the newest Spider-Man, but that's not. That's more Sony than a Marvel movie.
We have not seen him for
Sony's the one that
several
made
days.
it.
Has the Liberation
Doctor
Fleet
Strange
arrived,
too.
my lord?
The fleet is still en route, Corporal. The Ultramarines are here as a vanguard.
Yeah,
Cripple
probably.
the enemy and secure the most valuable assets.
I see.
Yeah, you're
But the
probably right.
facility and
Doctor
its
Strange too.
titans remain secure.
All I can say for
I definitely
certain
haven't watched,
is
you know,
that
the
no
newer
orc
ones,
has breached this
Thunderbolts,
gate, my lord.
Captain
Contact
America.
Lieutenant Mira. Her unit is establishing a bastion
I've never
in
watched
Nav Center
Eternals.
address, and your support craft now have a viable approach from orbit.
What
I
of
watched.
the Colonel and his staff?
Well,
They did not
I've seen
survive.
Deadpool and Wolverine, but not in the theater.
Oi,
Here we
keep
are,
that
my
muzzle
lord.
clean,
My
guardsman.
thanks, Corporal.
Did you hear about the test screenings for the new Fantastic Four? Test screenings, people were saying that the movie's pretty bad. They're like, it's pretty bad.
A place the orcs have not stayed.
I don't know if it actually is bad,
I
but
doubt even dropping that cannon on them will convince orcs to back away.
Indeed. We must find this Inquisitor and the Titan
Be not
Invictus.
concerned with events beyond these walls. Work, focus, meet your quota. Increased productivity gains high favor from the machine gods.
we hear that Sue Storm is supposed to be the leader of the Fantastic Four. Like, what the heck? What the heck is wrong with you, Marvel? Stop pushing your agendas on people. Sue Storm is the leader of the Fantastic Four. You know, Reed Richards, Mr. Fantastic, is supposed to be in the MCU. One of the smartest people in all of the MCU. And he's the leader of the Fantastic Four.
Titan Invictus seems
But,
unused to me. Is this invasion
not in this new movie. Sue's the leader. She's the one. Like, come on. Just come on. And that's why Marvel is failing, because of all this stupid crap that they do. Junk.
Captain, this is an auger station. I can scan for the Inquisitor's life signs.
Access authorized.
There. A lone human.
I don't like it when Marvel
Order Xenos.
embarrasses the
He's the
characters
Manufactorum.
that they have.
Alien signals throughout the facility.
You know what I mean? It's like these like they did it with the Hulk. The Hulk's a loser now. Like the Hulk is one of the strongest characters in the MCU. Like physically, anyways.
Please rectify.
Not talking about magic-wise or anything like that.
Do not abandon.
But yeah, he's one of the strongest characters. But then he's a loser. He's a loser in the MCU. I don't know. Maybe because they said in the 60s when Fantastic Four was created, so they just wanted the look of the comic. What I think is gonna happen, I don't know if it is. What I think is gonna happen is I think in the new movie Fantastic Four, it's not set in the normal timeline universe of the other MCU movies. I think Galactus is gonna win, and they're gonna find some kind of like way to go to another universe, the real MCU universe. I think the universe that the people are from, and Fantastic Four is from, is gonna, I don't know what's gonna happen, be destroyed. I think they're gonna be destroyed, and they're gonna go to the universe we all know.
Ultramarines, this is Captain Titus. Are you receiving?
Captain.
Dr. Doom might not be from the Fantastic Four universe. Yeah, I don't think he is.
New orders, Midas. We are at Manufactorum Ajakis and have located the Titan Invictus.
Marvel could do more
I need
comic book
Solinus to
accurate
come secure
portrayals
the
if they
Invictus
wanted
while I
to.
divert to a priority alarm.
And they don't.
On our way, Captain. Midas out.
And they don't. It's like, honestly, it's like, who, you know, when Kevin Feige, the guy that's like basically the showrunner of MCU, of all the MCU shows, he used to do so well putting the storylines together and connecting them and everything. But it's horrible now. Horrible. Like, how can you tell me the new Captain America has any chance against Red Hulk? Is that some kind of joke? You're kidding me, right? The new Captain America has no powers. He's just a regular dude. He has no super soldier serum. He's just a dude with wings. He's just a dude with some fake wings. That's all he is. And even if he did have the super soldier serum, there's still no way that he would even have any chance against the Red Hulk. Like if the previous Captain America, Rogers, if he faced the Red Hulk, he should lose too. Alright? But no. This new one, yeah, he could take on the Red Hulk. It's just total nonsense. That's why people stop watching the MCU, because of trash. Horrible storytelling. Makes me annoyed. Disney intervened with one of the off series. Did you hear MCU are planning 4 movies in 2028? I'm guessing one of them's gonna be X-Men. That's right after, actually, yeah, it's right after, Secret Wars, right? Doomsday is 2027 and Secret Wars is 2028. Maybe X-Men? Galactus comes for Reed's baby because of how powerful he could become. I feel like, you know, so for those that don't know, in Fantastic Four, the baby they have, what was the kid's name? Can't remember the name of the kid. The baby that they have, Sue Storm and Reed Richards, is, well, some people say, probably right, is the strongest MCU character there is. Like, out of all the characters, he's the most powerful. Because he can literally create universes just by, just create a universe. I feel like Galactus probably comes after them. Like, he probably wants the baby to create universes for him, because Galactus, he lives off eating worlds, right?
We received your distress
So it's
call.
probably something to do with that.
You seem to have weathered
I'm
the
guessing.
enemy's attack.
I am soldier and
He's
scientist.
gonna be like, hey, I just want you to make infinite worlds for me to eat.
What is the status of the experimental
Thanks.
device?
The power source is running the
I honestly
entire
believe MCU
manufacturing
movies
from
coming to
the
Disney Plus
generator
is hurting the business.
This device is a fuel source, not a weapon.
It is a complex device.
I think the
and
last
an
good
unstable one. If the Orcs
MCU
find it, they'll
movie,
try and take
like
it apart.
the Marvel made, is
Detonate
probably
with enough
Shang-Chi.
force to destroy the entire planet.
Not including Spider-Man.
Safety.
Spider-Man's, I consider, Sony.
And for that, Captain, I need your aid.
Shang-Chi was a good movie.
You are wounded, Inquisitor Drogon.
I'm a psyker. My psychic abilities are controlling the bleeding.
Very well.
Xenos life form detected.
No.
You're trying to steal my Titans! Steal my
Oh, steal my Titans.
The Orc himself! I'm gonna put your head on a spike, Space Marine! Get out of there and kill the Space Marine!
I don't know if I could hurt him. Anyways, yeah, there's a lot of characters that are being introduced in Marvel that are like Omega level. Like the best of the best. Like Sentry is supposed to be one of the strongest. Fantastic Four Kid is supposed to be one of the strongest. One of the strongest. You know, in the Secret Invasion show, I never watched it, but they introduced a lady that can like absorb all the characters' powers or something. I don't know what that was about.
The Orc himself! I'm gonna put your head on a spike, Space Marine! Oi! Get out of there and kill this Space Marine!
I wonder what they're gonna do with X-Men. You know, Cyclops never really had his time to shine. Cyclops is the leader of the X-Men. Alright, well, I guess you could say Professor X, but, you know, Cyclops is the leader of the X-Men. And he was given a back seat because everybody loves Wolverine. Hugh Jackman just stole the entire series.
Damnable creature.
Right?
Blundered onto this world.
It's because he did such a good job with Wolverine, but yeah, Cyclops is supposed to be the leader, and no one cares about him.
Full access granted.
I wish it could be separate from the MCU. It's a big enough universe to do so. X-Men. Yeah. 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 I don't know. So, in the Marvel TV show with Kamala Khan, they made her the first mutant. Well, the first known mutant. I don't know what that guy just said. I wasn't listening. Yeah, they made her the first known mutant. So there are mutants in the MCU. Don't worry about X-Men, my favorite Marvel creation, the Baron. Screw it up.
My boys want to give you a proper greeting.
For me, Gambit and Rogue are the best. And they're gonna have the Gambit from Deadpool and Wolverine. They're gonna have him in the new Doomsday. I don't want old Channing Tatum to be like the official Gambit. I don't want it. Stop. And Deadpool Wolverine is okay, I guess. You know, he's kind of like a throwaway character. It's kind of cool to see his moves and everything. I never really thought of him as Gambit, though. Yeah, the one with no universe. But he's going to be in Doomsday. They already announced it. And if he's like the official Gambit now, it's... especially with his relationship with Rogue. Like, how old is Channing Tatum? He's in his late 40s, right? That means Rogue is going to have to be in her late 40s, which means all the other characters are going to have to be in their late 40s. That means the X-Men are just going to be old. Storm, Cyclops, you know, they're all going to have to be in their later years.
Shunted away into the depths.
Unless, you know, that's gonna be weird. Maybe like if Rogue was still in her 20s and Gambit is with Rogue.
Yes, a byproduct of the device.
I'm old. You're not an X-Men. We're all old, Prince. I'll be 40 in 2 weeks. It's over for me. You ever watch Emergency? Awesome. You ever watch Emergency? Awesome. They do great breakdown videos. At the YouTube channel?
We need only obtain the power source at the core of the generator.
Being old makes you less interesting.
Understood. Brothers, guard the access points.
Engage the decoupling sequence, Captain. We must keep the chamber secure.
YouTube? I've never heard of it. You just finished a new digital circus episode? I don't know what that is. There's so many YouTube channels. So much YouTube content. You know, I heard something yesterday actually, and that just blew my mind. Do you guys? I never thought about this. This is like mind blowing to me. You know how fast AI technology is progressing,
Captain,
right?
the war boss.
So you can make a movie with like Chat GPT or something. Gosh, I'm gonna die. Back off. You can make a movie on like ChatGPT right now, like a little mini movie. You could just say something you want to do. Like you could use the AI system to make something. In the future, you could just make a whole movie out of something that no one else will ever see. You could in the future you could be like. Not. It doesn't have to be ChatGPT. I'm just giving an example. It could be like, oh yeah, ChatGPT, make a movie on I don't know, the fall of the Roman Empire. Make a movie on that, the fall of the Roman Empire, and it will make an entire movie on it with moving video and everything, voice acting, everything. That no one else would ever see. It's just like your own movie. That's crazy. Hollywood's gonna die, right? Hollywood is gonna go the way of the dodo bird, man. No one's gonna be like, oh, Hollywood, make another Marvel movie when you can make a Marvel movie all on your own. You could be like Spider-Man. I want to see ChatGPT. I want to see Spider-Man versus. I don't know, Ant-Man. And then it'll make a whole movie on it. Isn't that crazy? You want to record your dreams? Well, I don't know if you can do that. I might die. Oh my gosh. Bruh. Like you said, AI is moving at quite the pace. I know Microsoft have invested in a lot in AI, right? Like I've been seeing AI videos of like Spider-Man and stuff. That's why I bring up Spider-Man. Spider-Man, like little like 30-second, minute-long Spider-Man stuff. You could just ask these AI to make some kind of clip with Spider-Man in it, and it'll do it.
Sidonus,
Deadpool is forced into a duel with Saitama, and they need to defeat Mecha Trump. Yeah, exactly. And the AI will make it for you. And I'm sure in the future, I don't know, 10 years from now, maybe it could make a whole entire movie out of it, and you won't need. If you remember, do you remember the AI with Will Smith? I think it was like what, 4 years ago, with him eating spaghetti, and it looked like Will Smith, but it was like morphed and weird looking. The way he was eating the spaghetti was like, it didn't look normal. You compare a video of that to now. Now it actually looks like Will Smith eating spaghetti, right? Will Smith looks kind of glossy still, but it could fool a lot of people. Think about what's gonna happen in like 10 years. Hollywood's donezo, man. It's gonna be donezo. You won't need Sony or Disney or Universal, whatever, to make a movie for you. You'd be like, oh, Jurassic Park movie? I can make my own Jurassic Park movie. Run for it. Run, Forrest, run. They're all gonna chase me in here. Oh, good. Wait, isn't this supposed to open? Do I have to kill everything? Sure hope not. Unless... Oh, there you go. I'm making a Catgirl Park movie? What the heck is a Catgirl Park movie? I never even heard of that. Wait, what? Mecha Trump. That's funny. Small to gigantic catgirls in cages. I feel like I'm missing something. Is this some kind of genre I don't know about? Yanderes. I feel like this is all anime-ish. I haven't really watched anime in a long time. The only anime I ever keep up with now is Demon Slayer. I feel like I should finish Attack on Titan. I watched the first, like, 3 seasons? Wow. Interesting. Yandere's. Yandere cat girls chasing kids. Yeah. Companies like Marvel and whatnot, they're gonna be done. In the future, people will be like, you used to watch movies produced by giant companies? What? I could just make my own movie. I just ask a AI to make a movie for me, and boom. Could be like, I want to watch an alien movie with Johnny Depp. Or a main character looks like Johnny Depp. And boom. Yeah, I said this before, but I think that was one of the biggest problems Marvel created for itself. The when they made the latest Ant-Man movie, they ruined the whole setup with Kang, right? Kang was supposed to be like the big baddie. That was the setup they were doing before Doomsday even became a thing. He was supposed to be the big baddie, right? And Ant-Man beats him. Like, what? What? Not only does Ant-Man beat him, but he beats him without using his powers. Right then and there is like, okay, that's it. You just killed your entire setup. If Ant-Man could beat... Oh, I'm out of ammo. Would you stop? Switch guns! If Ant-Man can beat Kang without using his powers, it's just like... no thank you. Your big baddie is not a big baddie. Nerfed by Ant-Man. Yeah. Yep, they killed their setup. Ant-Man should have died. That would have been like a good lead into future movies. Like, oh, Ant-Man died. He died to Kang. Oh no, Kang's scary. But instead, Ant-Man beat him up. Had like a little fist fight. No thanks. Goodbye. I thought when I was a kid, I always thought that virtual reality would be a bigger thing than it is now. Yeah, you know, I always thought virtual reality would be something big, but it's not really big, is it? I mean, there's things like VR chat and whatever, but... Golly gee. Wait a minute. Oh, my gun has been replaced. Oh, man.
Captain Titus.
Well met, brothers. Any idea of our position?
Shipping nearing an access point to the surface. The air smells a bit cleaner.
I've had enough of tunnels. Let's get out of
Well.
here and find the Inquisitor before the orcs do.
What chapter is this? I want to make it to at least halfway. There's 17 chapters. I should get to chapter 8. You know, my brother's 55 today. That's old. That's old. I don't think of him as 55, you know. When you guys, if you guys have siblings, or even relatives, is there like a specific age that you think of them as? Because when I think of my brothers, I don't think of them as like. I don't like my brother's gonna be 55, like I said. I don't think of him as like 55. I feel like he's in his 40s. Oh, like one of my cousins. He's 61, I think. But I always think of him as like he's in his late 30s. He's gonna be 61. I'm like, what the heck? What the heck? What happened with time, man? It's weird.
Not much tidier than below. But at least we have the sky over our heads again. Our rendezvous point is this way.
What could the orcs hope to gain?
Time is weird. Hey, it's chapter 8. Second stop. Nice.
Cruel, but effective.
This was no strategy of war. For orcs, this was sport.
I know it's a short stream. I'm gonna get to like 3 hours in. I'll be on for another 10 minutes. 10 minutes. We can finish this game tomorrow. Tomorrow.
Millions more of them.
Our plan is unchanged. Get the Inquisitor and the power source off-world.
Titus, if they take over the Manufactorum, we will have a damnable time getting them out.
We are Ultramarines. Orcs are not a problem.
If we had a week, perhaps. But by then, the Orcs will have worked out how to dismantle the Titans.
Oops.
Space Marine recognized. Granting access.
Laser cannon.
Orc rocket launchers on the high ground.
Is this the right gun? Oof, I almost died.
Remain calm.
The Xenos haven't left a single structure undamaged.
Or unblooded.
Worker absence is unacceptable. Transgressors face severe remedial training.
Even though it's my my brother is not here. He lives in a different city. We bought a cake and stuff to celebrate his birthday, even though he's not even here. Some cake and some Rocky Road ice cream.
Evacuation center
Maybe I should play Night Rain. Or stream Night Rain.
The enemies of man.
Chart. Oh. Well, apparently there's an explosive character in there. Power of Raw. I had to step away for quite some time, but hoping the games is going good. Bummer and COD having issues. COD sucks. I don't know. It crashed twice. It has that screen tearing. I guess off stream I could try to fix it.
For Ultra.
Well, well, okay. Apparently, going Super Saiyan is not gonna save me there. Oh, that's another thing I tried. So you know how the YouTube thing doesn't really work? Like, doesn't work normally for me? I tried using the, what's it called? RTMP server code and stuff. And I'm streaming through YouTube and I was like, maybe that would work. But I can't see the chat. The chat doesn't show up in the multi-chat. So, apparently I'm gonna have to change something. Golly G times 3 million. Yes, no, I have to change it again. I'm gonna try that thing that you recommended. Probably.
More rocks.
I have to put in my phone number and stuff. I have to put in my phone number and stuff for me to even be able to do that, Dorian.
Clear the blast zone.
Maybe the game's glitched. I can't use my ult. What the heck? My ult's fully charged up there in the top left. Game's like, nah, you don't need it. I'll be sure to let you know my findings with the Rumble Studio method. You're doing it tonight, right? Nice. Nice too.
If you are injured, return to your quarters. The machine god will watch over you. Workers of class 9 and below do not qualify for medical attention.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hello? I'm so dead. I can't use my ult, so hopefully it'll fix it. You changed what? Okay, what is the issue there, Dorian? There has to be some kind of issue. I don't get it. I don't understand. I changed it. I changed it on my end. On my end, it's Space Marine. But you have to change it every time. I don't know why. I don't get it. Yeah, it was on COD still. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Oh, this is strong. Oh, wait. Whoa, he got vaporized. And then I got vaporized. Nice.
It's worth dying for.
Okay. Okay. From one vapor to another.
Workers of Class 9 and below do not qualify for medical attention.
Where's this other dude?
Greenskins incoming.
That explains that. He doesn't want to die, apparently. Finland is great bot and supportive responses. However, it seems to be multi-streaming, at least in your experience. Game cutter YouTube is funky. I even deleted the whole thing and reinstalled it, remember? The whole YouTube stuff on my OBS. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully the Rumble thing will help. I wish I could always use this gun.
This time on top of a mass grave. There, go the centimeter down.
Okay, you can just chill there, man. Chill, yo. Yeah, this is the last chapter I'll do today. I'm gonna end stream, call my brother, wish him a happy birthday, eat some cake and some ice cream. Sounds great, right? And this might be the end of the chapter, maybe, possibly.
Inquisitor Drogon, we need to get you off planet before we're overrun by orcs.
exposed to the unshielded power source. In the generator room, I saw it. You held raw energy from the warp. How are you still alive?
Didn't the Inquisitor in the
Power
second
source conducts
game
warp energies.
betray us?
Stuff of chaos. Heresy.
My work against the Xenos has the Imperium's blessing.
Can your blessed work help us against the Orcs?
My research is of the utmost secrecy. The Imperium forbids its use without sanction.
Consider that your Imperial sanction.
Very well. The power source fuels an experimental weapon at my research facility. The Psychic Scourge. It could destroy the Orcs.
You didn't think to bring up this Scourge weapon before.
The Psychic Scourge has never been test-fired, Sergeant. If it malfunctions, it could crack this planet in half.
We're out of options. We fire the weapon and take our chances.
Fire the
Psychic
weapon.
Scourge is at the Calcis facility. My research laboratories. It is a fair distance. We will need transportation.
Captain, we aren't far from the plaza where Lieutenant Mira was headed. The Imperial Guard rally point.
They will have Valkyries. We can fly to the research facility. Let's find this Imperial Guard outpost.
If you are injured, return to your quarters. The machine guard will watch over you.
Hey, Philosopher, hello, what's up? It's been 82 years. How you doing? 82 centuries. I went from 82 years to 82 centuries. You came in just in time. I was gonna end soon. Today is my brother's birthday. Ophio. Whenever I say Ophio, it reminds me of Rufio from Hook. Ophio, like Rufio. Oh no, I'm out of bullets. That's where exactly you got it from, really? Wait, what? No way, you're joking. Really? The first to get that, OMG. Man, pretty amazing, I know. I am pretty amazing. I'm amazing, it's true. I'm not even joking. Maybe when I play WoW, the power of Raw. Yes, I use the power of Raw.
I can manage.
For that, yep.
Brothers, take him to the Valkyries. I will draw the Orcs off and meet you there.
Yes, my god powers.
No, Drogon. The Orc chieftain wanted the power source. When his Orcs see I possess it, not you, they will follow me.
Had a name since 2007.
Which route to the rally point?
The time you can stream, Dorian.
Primus is that way, my lord.
You stream in like
Held territory.
2 hours? I remember the last stream you did. People were saying, "Oh, Dorian, you should stream more." Yeah, you want to stream more than 2 times a week?
Do not bring personal possessions to public evacuation centers.
A little over 2 hours from now. I feel like personally, I feel like you should stream on Sundays too. But obviously, you know, you have your own little commitments and stuff.
Now to knock over some orc nests.
On X. Did I run out of jetpack fuel? How is this guy so strong? Jeez. Perhaps it will happen. We'll see. Because I don't stream on Sundays, so it's easier to watch you.
Whatever you're doing, Captain, keep at it.
See how selfish I am?
Swarming your way, leaving our path open.
Can't wait for Death Stranding 2, man. Did you hear that? Oh, who said it? I think it was Norman Reedus. That there was playtesting of Death Stranding 2, and people enjoyed it too much. So Kojima made adjustments to the game. He was like, if people like it too much, then if the playtesting likes it too much, then it's too mainstream. And I was thinking, I don't know if he's telling the truth on that, but it does sound like a Kojima thing to say. Too mainstream. For regular gamers. When I first played Death Stranding, I didn't think I would like it, but it ended up being a really fun game. I don't think Death Stranding is a game that many people would enjoy watching on stream. Like if someone were to say, "Oh, did I play Death Stranding on stream?" I would probably say no. To be honest. Oh. Because it's basically just delivering packages. Bruh. But the gameplay itself is actually really fun, so. Stop running away, you chicken. Hey, Zach. How art thou, good sir? Did they just all die? Yes, they did. Do you play Warhammer with anybody? The only other Warhammer I played was the second one, Space Marine. That was like back in March? April? I have never played any other Warhammer game besides these two Space Marines. Just to let you know, if you were referring to Ant-Man, the Wasp Ant-Man did defeat the Kang, but there were like millions of other Kangs in the multiverses. Also, we see Kang the Conqueror return because of Disney may forgive the actor's criminal offenses. I know there's other Kangs out there, but if Ant-Man could defeat a Kang, then he's not a very big threat. That's what I was getting at. If Ant-Man could beat a Kang without using like his I'm gonna get big and crush you type of thing, or I'm gonna get small and go inside you, then get big and blow you up. There's not much worry. No. My gosh. Where am I going? Yeah, I didn't know when I first played Space Marine 2. I had no idea there was even any multiplayer. There's multiplayer in this?
The Emperor's will, Trooper. Now indicate to me the nearest concentration of orcs.
Aye, my lord. Master's Plaza is just past this hab complex. It is swarming with beasts.
Not for long.
Captain, we are within sight of the Imperial Guard bastion.
Okay, time to run. Okay, maybe not. Grab him! I don't know what kind of superpowers the strongest Kang possess, but I assume the MCU villains at least feel they're mighty, so it's not really comment on that one. Almost died. Yeah, I'm sure there's stronger Kangs than the one that was defeated, but it's the perception. You know what I mean? Like, for the casual person that watches the MCU stuff, and you see Ant-Man beating a Kang, it's like, really? It's like what I brought up earlier, like the new Captain America beating Red Hulk. Lame sauce. My friend plays one of the Warhammers with another friend, and it's great. It's like Gears of War. That's what I was wondering earlier. It was like, which one came out first? Warhammer or Gears of War? I think Gears of War probably did, right? Gears of War came out on the Xbox? Right? The first Xbox had Gears of War, right? Or is it Xbox 360?
Sergeant Sedonis briefed me about the Inquisitor and his doomsday weapon. He said you require air transport to the Calcus facility.
Your Valkyries are the fastest way to reach it, and we have no time to spare.
Your men are already on board their Valkyrie, and the squadron's ready for lifting. We'll get to Calcus with all speed. It's time the Imperial Guard brought the fight to the Orcs.
Orcs. I think that's the end of the chapter. It's time for me to have some cake.
Pilots, this is Lieutenant Mira aboard Valkyrie. Look sharp.
I was right.
Inbound.
Captain Titus, I need a gunner to man the heavy bolter.
Well, we can continue this next time. There's 17 chapters, right? Chapter 9, so I'm more than halfway through. Let's see here. Who is on? Who is on today? Ba, ba, ba. Um. You know, we could host Land. I never host him. Let's host Land. Land ho. So I'll be back on tomorrow, everybody, and I'm gonna be. So I'll be back on tomorrow. Shh. Oh, I hate my own voice. Yeah, I'll be back on tomorrow, and we'll finish Space Marine. I'm more than halfway through, so actually it might be another short stream. It might be like another 3-hour stream. Unless I play something else too. Thanks for being here, Dorian. Thanks for coming, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. And we'll finish Space Marine. Bye, Rufio. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Zach. Bye-bye, Stewie. Bye-bye. Anybody else that's in here? Revan, Astral, Prince. Everybody else. Goodbye.